Have you ever seen something that looks like a cloud, feels like air, and can handle fire without burning? Meet Aerogel, the lightest solid on Earth. It looks like smoke frozen in time. But it's completely real, and it's one of the most fascinating materials ever created. In today's video, we'll explore what aerogel really is, how it was invented, why it can survive flames, and how this almost invisible material could change our future. If you love cool science and futuristic tech, you are going to love this one. Aerogel is 99.8% air. Yes, almost entirely made of nothing. It's built from an ultrafine network of silica, tiny structures that trap air inside, giving it the illusion of floating light. A small chunk of aerogel weighs about the same as the air in the same space. You could literally rest it on a flower petal without crushing it. Scientists call it a solid, but it barely feels like one. And because it's mostly air, it's also one of the best insulators ever discovered. It stops heat from passing through better than most metals or foams used today. So how did this magical material come to exist? It all started in 1931 with a scientist named Samuel Kistler. He made a bet with a friend. Could you remove the liquid from jelly without changing its shape? After countless experiments, Kistler found a way. By carefully replacing the liquid inside the gel with a gas under high pressure and heat, the gel solidified without collapsing. What remained was a ghostly, fragile, solid form of air. And just like that, aerogel was born. Today, scientists use similar techniques, replacing the liquid in certain gels with gases like carbon dioxide to keep that delicate, airy structure intact. Now, here's where it gets really fun: the heat test. In one experiment, scientists placed two chocolate bunnies on a table, one on plain glass and one on a thin piece of aerogel. They lit a torch beneath both. Within seconds, the bunny on the glass melted into a puddle. But the one on the aerogel? It barely changed. Even at 600 degrees Celsius, the top stayed cool enough to touch. How is that possible? Inside aerogel are microscopic holes, so small that air molecules can barely move. This makes it nearly impossible for heat to travel through, a phenomenon known as the Knudsen effect. So yes, aerogel is fireproof air because of its incredible insulation. NASA uses aerogel to protect space probes and rovers from freezing Martian nights. It has even been used to capture dust from comets without breaking, a feat no other material could handle. Right now, aerogel is expensive to make, but scientists are finding ways to create cheaper and stronger versions. In the future, we could see aerogel in homes, buildings, and clothing, keeping us warm, safe, and energy efficient. So next time you see smoke or mist, imagine holding it in your hand. That's aerogel, the solid that feels like air, resists fire, and shapes the future. If you enjoyed this invisible superhero of science, hit like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories that spark your curiosity. Until next time, stay curious, stay amazed, and keep exploring.